You're traveling through a dimension. A dimension of sight and sound. When you come across a little freaky innocent looking fucker named Pacquiao. You know, there's quite a few mysterious Twilight Zone-ish things about Pac. But where the fuck his power went ain't one of them. CK Boyo asked us a question. Sarcastically too. See, some motherfuckers are dumb. 10 players is exempt from the dick riding shit, because this ain't a Floyd or Pac channel. We're like mirror mirror on the wall. Ask us our view and we'll give you an unbiased one. Our goal's to collect at the window, and our minds are wired that way. The Flomo and Pactards' goal's usually to brag about the winner being their race. But even if you're a Flomo, like if you wanted some ammo against Pac's side because you hate Pac, the smart thing would have been to request a video about bullshit from Pac's side. We'd have told shit you've never heard. Instead your ignorance just fucked it up, because we ain't never gonna do that video now. Because of your attitude. Like these Flomos just don't think. See, the sarcastic bad attitude question was weird Pac's power go. And we noticed this shit's been floating around for ages. So let's hear Mayweather on this.
When Pacquiao had Alex's reason, you seen all the knockouts. Look at all the knockouts when he had Alex's reason.
There were quite a few.
Knocked out everybody.
Miguel Cotto, 12 rounds. Oscar De La Hoya stopped in 8. Ricky Hatton took out in 2 rounds.
Yeah. As soon as Alex Ariza left, no one has been knocked out since.
Yeah. Which is a bunch of bullshit, since Pac stopped knocking out motherfuckers long before Alex left. As for his power, maybe it went the same fucking place Mayweather's power went. Because if you exclude the sucker punch to Ortiz, he has the exact same amount of knockouts when he moved up to welter that the fucking Pac-Man has. So maybe you should ask where both Mayweather and Pac's power went together, instead of obviously asking just where Pac's went. Especially since Mayweather claims to be the greatest fighter in history. Yet suddenly stopped knocking motherfuckers out when he moved up. Just like Pac. The man wouldn't go more than 3 fights without a knockout. Then suddenly he can't knock motherfuckers out anymore. Just like Pac. Because he moved the fuck up. Just like Pac. But motherfuckers like to make drama out of nothing. Because Floyd psychologically manipulates weak-minded puppets. He says whatever's convenient to make himself look better. In the process he's a fucking double-standard hypocrite. You see, Pac haters ask these questions insinuating Pac was on the juice. Not realizing Floyd says whatever's convenient to say about Pac. Not because of Pac. Because he needs to make himself look better. And he gets away with the most idiotic shit we've ever heard. Let's hear Floyd.
Now he decided to just walking through Cotto? Come on, man.
Interesting. That's Floyd insinuating Pac's on something because he walked through a big strong Cotto. Because that's convenient for him to make himself look better in that moment. Let's hear Floyd again.
When Pacquiao beat Miguel Cotto, he fought him at a catchweight. I beat Cotto at the weight that he chose. So there's a difference. I never fought a drained Oscar De La Hoya, or I didn't fight a drained Miguel Cotto. I fought the guys when they were at the top of their game.
Interesting. Now Pac fought a weak drained Cotto. Because that's convenient for him to make himself look better in that moment. Like which one is it? Is he walking through Cotto because Cotto's big and strong? Or fighting a weak weight drained Cotto? You gotta make up your mind, Floyd. Because you can't have both. Though apparently Flomos think so. 1 minute Pac's beating a big strong Cotto because he's on the juice. The next he's beating a weak Cotto because he was drained. Ultimately he needs an excuse for why Pac did a better job busting Cotto's ass than he did. What it is, and the fact that one excuse is a contradiction to the other doesn't matter to Floyd. So long as you believe the bullshit. One more time.
When Pacquiao beat Miguel Cotto, he fought him at a catchweight.
And what the fuck did you fight Canelo at? For Marquez you didn't even make the weight. But Floyd seems to have forgotten that part. And these idiots doing interviews never seem to remember it either. Then when he's not fighting a fair fight he's the A side. No matter what this guy does he has some bullshit lies to rationalize it, then tries to claim he's the greatest. See, you gotta understand something. Pac had a certain style. Speed, mounting on accumulation with power, thrusting forward with it. Not fucking incredible Hulk power, like Floyd pretends to make the shit out to be. Just good power. He could give fighters a beating. Naturally welters would see him as just a little guy, and underestimate him. They stopped underestimating him, and they were bigger fighters. That's all. See fighters watch fighters, the same way so many are watching Garcia and suddenly wanna call him out. Because they're beginning not understand what the fuck they're seeing a bit more. Just like with Pac. Instead of just seeing him as some little guy, they realize they've gotta be more careful. And they're gonna. Plus he's fighting bigger guys. It's not some mysterious Twilight Zone like shit. It's fucking logic. They got more schooled on being more careful. See, Hatton was hit on the sweet spot, just like Paul Williams, Lennox Lewis and Roy Jones, along with a ton of other motherfuckers. Including fucking Pac. It's no damn mystery. It's boxing. Personally, we sure the fuck wouldn't bet our lives neither of these guys ever done anything illegal. But the way Pac's career has gone along with recent fights certainly isn't an indication that he cheated. If it is, then Floyd's a fucking cheater too, since Pac moved up to welter just like Floyd. And Floyd's knockout slowed the fuck down. Just like Pac's. As for Pac mysteriously becoming some weakling out of nowhere, it's a load of bullshit. This guy wasn't on the canvas several times because Pac suddenly got weak. The same way Marquez's face wasn't leaking right before catching Pac on the sweet spot, nor was Bradley breaking his fucking ankles because the man suddenly got weak. Shane, Claudy, Rios, Marquez, Bradley. They've fought some of the best fighters, many bigger than Pac, and weren't knocked the fuck out. So why is Pac suddenly a cheater because he didn't knock these bigger guys out? Yet Mayweather isn't. See, if you're gonna insinuate Pac cheated, you better do the same for vampire facial Floyd. Especially since Floyd's the bigger man. Yet suddenly can't knock a motherfucker out too. Not to mention he's got a gym full of cheaters, and he's currently working with a man he personally accused of being one. But if you really want to know what happened to Pac's power, we'll tell you. Floyd made up a bullshit story to make himself look better, and brainwashed motherfuckers into believing Pac had some super Twilight Zone power that suddenly took a trip to the moon. And if he did, then Floyd's power musta took a trip along with it. Because he stopped knocking motherfuckers out when he moved up to welter just like Pac. So he must be guilty just like Pac. So we hope that clears some shit up. And until our next one. Peace. We're out.